Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of the League of Legends. Today we are playing Draven as a support. Simply because, you know, we're crazy fellas and we like doing things that are a little crazy. And look at me. Me and Jax are just running cheek to cheek, seeing who could ever get to... never mind, we're not running cheek to cheek anymore. But that was kind of funny. So let's go over the teams right now. We have, Jungle Jax. Mid, it's just weird. It's almost actually a bit weird doing this. And that reminds me, I probably forgot to do the whole rundown beforehand with the gameplay last game. I was probably distracted by everything else. So if I did forget that in the last game, I apologize. So mid Morgana, top Elise, ADC Twisted Fate, and support Draven. Yes, support Draven. It's very unqualified to be a support, but I'm doing it anyways. They've got ADC Misfortune, support Thresh, mid Sona. I'll say that questioningly. Then top Trundle and jungle Warwick. They're both probably going for the Society Devour because that's been very populated as I have seen. People just farming all day, every day for the Devour. I don't know. So it seems like he's starting the Gromp. Not too bad, Jax. At least you know you start the Gromp. I know a few people who still refuse like to actually start Gromp and stuff like they actually start blue, and that's not exactly the right thing in my opinion, because I mean this is just all together usually more popular and I usually see it more, and I feel like this is a better start in most cases, having the Gromp or the Krugs, as it helps you kill later on. So let's see. Yep, mid Sona. Gonna throw this out, knock away the Gromp so he can't attack. Jax is using his counter strike to avoid attacks. We're gonna throw one more auto attack before leaving. Yep, signals be careful. We left at the perfect time. And no problem, my friend. Again, I apologize if I forgot to mention the team in my Gangplank support game, but whatever. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Gonna throw down an award here. There's a little Misfortune just waiting in the bushes using Arcade Misfortune, a pretty cool skin. Okay. So, I have no idea what we shall see from this. I'm just going to wait in the bushes. I start with E because that's probably the best thing for support Draven. It's actually pretty strong at CC, especially if you can get it off right. Like, let's say you sneak into the bushes and you throw it sideways. It'll put, let's say they're right here. It'll push them that way. If they're there, it'll kind of like allows you to either push them away or pull them close to your ADC, depending on how you really want to play it. Then I go ahead and get move speed, my second one, Blood Rush Force, which allows me extra move speed if I want to initiate those fights. It also allows me to, if I were to throw here, it would part the whole area of it. Ooh, let me go ahead and see if we can't just take out this ward. Yep, don't want them having vision of us. It's never a nice thing to look into someone else's bush, you know what I mean? They're going to get the stun off, going to go ahead and throw them apart and knock them around. Ooh, they're coming in on us. And gonna go ahead and exhaust the Misfortune so she can't really go ahead and take down any more damage onto my ADC TF. Gonna try to get pokes out on them whenever I can, simply because I enjoy being annoying. No, I'm just kidding. As a support, you kind of gotta be annoying. You gotta be like, okay, how's the best way to support TF? He's a bit of an interesting ADC, as he doesn't have any real AD scaling. He does actually have some in his cards, but he doesn't have a lot of it in most of his abilities. So yeah, and I'm gonna try to do what I can to disrupt the Thresh, because he's gonna try to get off poles. And to be honest, I actually think I can do a pretty good job in kind of countering those poles with my E. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off that it's 25% slow for 2 seconds, which is a pretty good slow for starting off, and for 2 seconds, that's a pretty long slow, so I'm going to say it's pretty good. I believe it's Twisted Fate's W. Gonna go ahead and knock her close to the turret. See if I can't go ahead, and he's going to stun her, and I'm going to go ahead and attack the Thresh. I have full confidence he can get that, so I'm going to go ahead and go on the Thresh. Come on. Get the stun off. Nope. He isn't getting the stun off. If I could have gotten my cooldowns a bit sooner, so I'm going to say good job. So sooner, early kills are my favorite thing, because to be honest, it's best early on when you can go ahead and my Q is pretty much useless, but it's good if I want to get off some damage, like poking wise. That's pretty much what it's good for in this kind of role, since I'm not going to be CSing. So I'm going to go ahead and get off some poke on him. I scared him away. I didn't know the TF would go full on for that. So let's just go ahead and get some damage on the tower, since we do have, as Draven, a decent amount of damage in the early game. So let's go ahead and just attack, do as much damage to this turret as we can. It seems like, okay, there, I'm going to say we should back off. There, a Warwick just took Dragon, and he could be very close by. So I'm just going to go ahead and stay on this side of the on the TF, just in case I need to throw a quick E, which is stand aside. Throw my stand aside just to make sure my TF is safe from any Warwick attacks. As far as you know, Warwick is level 3, but he probably did level up with that Dragon. And he might have even leveled up beforehand. I don't know how early Warwick is good at getting the Dragon, but we can't really be too sure. So the Dragon's going to be up in about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So let me go ahead and just be here to body block anything, or at least use my stand aside, because if you do get hooked, stand aside's pretty good, as it kind of like gives this good block. So yep, seems like there's a ward. Too bad. So Jax can't really help us with a gank, but I don't think we need too much help. We did pretty much have a stronger early game, simply because we managed to go ahead and get that force blood on the, I think it was, yeah, force blood on the Misfortune. So let's see, gonna get more stand aside right now. That bringing up to 30. That's gonna be absolutely stupendous. Let's see if I can't get a really nice spinning axe off. They're playing a bit safe, simply because, of course, it's kind of obvious. For one, they don't really need to be too high up for the minions. They don't have to like be too close, but I can imagine like hitting it with on the left side over here. It's hard to show it, but on this side with it, it'll push them that direction. So I gotta be really kind of focused on doing that. So let me see if I can't get that off anytime soon. Then maybe throw in an exhaust afterwards. Ooh. Gonna exhaust it anyways. Hopefully TF can get away if he does issue a slow. Now they're turning on me, which is a bit expected considering that the Draven's gone. Gonna dodge that. Well, not exactly. Oh, they were trying to predict my flash, actually. Not too good. I mean, I had a flash anyways, I believe. I was probably gonna die elsewise. Gonna go ahead and get off a pretty strong auto attack. Gonna make sure I survive that. And either way, it's a good time to go back. I do have a lot of gold. I can get my sight stone. Don't know where the Warwick is. So, care for Warwick. Just gonna tell my ally that. I'm gonna get my sight stone so I can provide vision. Get my boots. And, well, he managed to take someone down with him. So that's a pretty good trade in my opinion. Simply because he didn't just die alone. And that leaves him at 2-1. Misfortune took him out. Is going to give her a bit more of a boost, especially after she lost that early game. You see, Thresh is a classic support, so he's definitely going to have a lot more tools to kind of work with than I do. I mean, my stand aside is going to be pretty dang strong, as it definitely knocks them aside, and then it issues a slow. So not only does it slow them, but it also knocks them aside, which is a decent amount of CC. Like, for example, if I would have knocked him aside into a wall, that is one thing I hate with Draven. If he knocks you aside into a wall, it just becomes such a pain trying to get back into motion and everything. Gonna go ahead and catch my axes. Kind of do a bit of damage to the minions, simply because, you know, I can. And, I mean, as long as I don't take the minions, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep my axes going. Make it a little game. No, I'm just kidding. Boop. And sometimes, you know, I can just do certain things. Gonna put some wards down. There's the MF. Gonna do this. Get the ward in the bush without really getting too close. Don't know why exactly she's going towards me. We should probably be careful of any hooks there. That was a bit of a mistake. Gonna knock her aside. So even though she did hook me, there wasn't a lot of time to really react. I don't know why the TF went for the Thresh, to be honest. I mean, I was thinking we could do a lot of damage to the MF, to be 50,500 times % honest. I mean, poking the Thresh kind of got me killed. I feel like if we killed the MF, I would have taken less damage and I wouldn't have died, but you know, I'm not going to tell him how to do his job. I'm actually going to sell one of these for a little bit extra gold and go ahead and buy the first item into my Bilgewater's Cutlass. I know, I'm a support. Why am I getting Bilgewater? Well, damn. It gives me an active slow, which increases my ability as a support, even if it's just a single target slow. And then I go ahead and actually, after I build the Bilgewater, I'm not going to go all the way to the book, the Blade of the Rune King. I'm going to go all the way, I'm going to go and get a Frozen Mallet, which will make my auto attack slow. And if you got, I'm not exactly sure by how much, but let me just go ahead and check. Frozen Mallets. It's going to give me a decent slow. It's going to slow 30% on each auto attack, which is just going to be pretty nice in general. Going to go ahead and knock him aside. Get off a nice auto. The thing is, I'm afraid of a Threshook here, simply because it would be pretty dang strong. And they're going to take out turrets. So I'm going to start my runaway. Going to throw out a stand aside, which is going to pretty much... Oh, I got the kill. No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. As long as I don't get the kill, it's going to be better. Okay, good. Not getting the kill. Getting a double kill for our TF, even though we did happen to lose to it. It's not all bad. So it made it worth getting Thresh and MF low. I mean, I was thinking about killing the Thresh with my ultimate because I wasn't sure how close the TF was. I wasn't paying attention to my minimap. Jax is being chased by the Warwick, so hopefully he can get out. It looks like he should be able to. Maybe even initiate back on him with the Morgana. And it seems like we're going mid lane. We lost tower, so going mid lane might really be a good help against... Okay, Sona came in and killed. So now we're going to go ahead and see if we can't help the Morgana, since now Warwick is coming after her. She's going to die most likely. Sadly. Very, very sadly. Going to throw down a ward. I'd say Sona would be the best bet to go after. To be 125% honest, because if you guys see, she's definitely low. Gonna go this way just in case, but she might just go up towards the Trundle, no? There's a Warwick. Gonna just auto-attack him, do as much damage as I can possibly to him. And they're just staying back with this giant pillar, which just completely screwed up my pathing, but I didn't think we were gonna get them anyways. We're just here to be careful and kind of give support where it's needed. Gonna throw the Warwick a bit. Gonna then, with that extra knockback, I'm just gonna go off and get a few auto attacks. Just chain some damage. If you saw, Sona just activated her Q. I'm gonna say bot lane's MIA. Just let them know that bot lane could appear here at any time. Just gonna go ahead and miss that, sadly. So, okay, now they seem to be a bit more keen to initiate than before, or maybe not. To be honest, I have no idea. Gonna throw out a stand aside. If I get my... Didn't go off cooldown in time for some reason. I was kind of spamming it. I mean, maybe if I had a bit more help there. I mean, not saying it's too much of my teammates' fault. I was just hoping maybe perhaps they could have gone ahead and done a bit more. I feel like that would have been a complete possibility. And he ended up getting by the Trundle. I feel like if Elise wasn't so far back from that, we definitely could have gotten something for that instead of just me and the TF dying for pretty much nothing at all, to be honest. But, you know, maybe that wasn't possible, and if she did get too close, she would have died too. I don't know. But now I'm 2, I think, 0-2 and 3, which isn't my favorite kind of position. But now that I have my Bilgewater Cutlass, I can focus on my Frozen Mallets, which if I go ahead and see, let's see, this into the Phage. No, not the Phage. A pickaxe, and this, yep, there's the Frozen Mallet that I so desire to make. So let me see. Yeah, I'm not doing too great. I mean, it's more of a late game thing where I'll get all my assists and such, but for now I think it's gonna be pretty strong for me to just kind of like do single, like not get into super big team fights, but it's more like I'd say pick oriented, especially because I only have my Bilgewater Cutlass. Gonna throw out a ward here. They're coming top lane, so I'll go ahead and top lane for the assist. For TF is being a lone bot, that'll be good enough for him. Just free farming, I'm gonna be here just for the assist. I don't know why Elise is coming this way. Gonna throw off the yeah, I don't know why she came this way, to be honest. That was A really bad move, in my opinion, because if she saw me, she should have seen the Trundle coming up that way, and that just kind of put her in an area where we were both trapped. I mean, Trundle didn't see me, so I could probably survive that. At least could have probably survived that. In my opinion, that kind of got us both killed. I mean, you guys can disagree, but that's kind of just my analysis. If I'm wrong, you guys can just go ahead and chat, be like, why are you such an idiot? There was no way that was probably the best option. I don't know. Like I've said before, I'm not the best player, but that's just my opinion, and I think my opinion may have some value in this kind of community. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys just watch me for laughs and say, oh gosh, this guy's an idiot. No, I mean, I am sometimes just very much an idiot when playing League. Can be short-sighted, but I mean, in that position, I'm just sort of in my stance, guys. But remember to post in the comment down below if you guys think I was just being a dum-dum. Because sometimes my brain, because it's summer and it's so hot out, sometimes it feels like my brain just melts. Maybe it has melted, I don't know. Maybe my brain's just a pile of, I don't know, strawberry ice cream? I don't know. Don't know what I can call a pile of after that without it sounding a bit bad. Okay, gonna throw him aside, that's good. And I'm gonna slow him down. Ooh, he's going after the TF now, which is bad, and now he's going after me. Not as bad considering if my TF can get a kill or survive off that. That's just all the better, to be honest. If she gets off a Q, it's probably going to kill the TF, so hopefully we can have our teammate come ahead and kill her. Good, they managed to get it, so I'm going to say good job. I didn't get the assist on that last one, sadly, so I'm 0-4-4. Not the best goal, but I feel like in that situation, the fact that he went for me, it's better than him going for the TF. To be 100% honest, even though it makes me look a bit worse in score-wise, hopefully you guys who are watching this look back and say, okay, he's not doing too horrible. You know, just give me a bit back up in my life so I don't feel like I'm always horrible at League of Legends. I know I make some big mistakes. I'm going to throw that out to do some wave clear, simply because I don't want her to get the turret. So make sure she doesn't get it, and I also can get not really any fun from that. Gonna power up my Blood Rush, maybe give me a bit more movement speed. Morgana's back, so I should stop farming at any cost. Thresh, where did I just see the Thresh? Ooh, he just warded over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear that ward. Like I said, we don't want them to have too much vision of me, and now at this point I'm gonna maybe cross over a bit, maybe try to get some vision on their side of the jungle. Just to kind of have that, and I think at this point I should be fine with just kind of being able to just run this way and be safe here, not get caught out too bad. They have 2 dragons, sadly. I don't know how smart this is if the TF if he wants to go in, because there's 3 of them and only 2 of us. I'm going the other way around. I feel like I'd be more likely to die the other way around, but it seems like he made it out alright. They decided to focus the turret. Sadly, there's not much you could have done to stop it. So let's see. I want to come in. I recently got rid of a ward. Hopefully they didn't reward it anytime soon. Now they're going on the Jax and such. So hopefully, you know, maybe we can go ahead and give them some support if Misfortune and Thresh do show up. Trundle's coming, it looks like. So let's see if I can't just slow the Trundle. Gonna slow this guy. Not much he really can do here to me, so I'm just gonna walk away. 2 assists like that. Pretty nice in my opinion. Now I'm 0-4-6. Sorry, my bad. Just got 2 assists and I got that mixed up in my head, guys. Sorry for the miscommunication between my brain and my eyes. I don't know. My brain and my thought. I don't know. There's just miscommunications in my head somewhere. And it seems like maybe we can get Dragon. That would be a good thing to get. Let's see. Elise has teleport, so getting good warding out will be crucial for this. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep it. Maybe no. 12 seconds for my sweeper, so I'm gonna just go ahead and see if I can't get some damage on it. Draw it out. Gonna get hit by that, but now the Jax is gonna take it pretty easily, and the Warwick's pretty far away, so I don't feel any real fear of him getting it. But just in case, let me check over the wall. Oh, never mind. He's over there. And Jax is going in on him, so hopefully, you know, I can go ahead and give some lovely support to our team. Gonna throw him aside into the wall. Gonna blood rush away. Maybe just flash in and slow. Gonna go ahead and say maybe TF can get that. Yep, he should probably be able to get that. Good job, TF. No, he's gonna flash. Is TF have flash? Is he willing to flash for that, or is he just gonna chase through and, you know, hope for the best? Okay, I'm gonna say top lane needs some help. I'm a bit dead at the moment, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get that. Gonna just ping it and back. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything in time, but hopefully the Elise can go ahead. There's a nice chunk of farm, so the Elise is probably gonna want to go there anyways. Gonna wait for a small bit to get my pickaxe, because like I said, on certain supports like GP and this, like getting some damage is very crucial, because damage in general is just gonna really help your team as long as you try not to take any kills. 0 for 8, not too bad, not too bad. As long as I don't die anymore and help my team get kills, that's gonna be a big help in general. And you know, there's also another form of like called baiting. Like before, when I baited the MF, we got out her flash, and I believe maybe if she has heal, yeah, I think she used heal before, because there was more than just a flash going on there. So she definitely ran away in a cowering fear, but we managed to pull her into our teammates. So that's also another form of support, baiting. They're all waiting in that bush. TF went ahead and ulted, so that gave us good vision. Gonna throw out my move there. See if maybe I can't catch the Sona. Gonna slow it down with the Village Waters Cutlass. But, you know, then our team's kind of gonna back off there. Ooh, another good roll there. Ooh, I accidentally stole that. My bad, my bad. Gonna go ahead and throw out my ultimate. Maybe just go ahead and do enough damage for our TF to take that and just walk out. See, guys, damage can be very supportive, because if you can't do enough damage, sometimes like it just ruins the whole like operation that you're going through. So now, like you guys see, 1 for 11. That one kill was a little bad on my part, but I mean, I don't think anyone really cares too much at this point. And I like going. Also, no, I don't know. This is something that's gonna really help my team as a whole. So I'm going to think maybe before finishing off, no, I already started this, guys. Sometimes just trying to go for two things at once is just going to mess you up. So I'm going to go for the, I forget what that last form of it is, the Talisman of Ascension for last, or not last, but next. And then I might go ahead and upgrade my boots to Boots of Mobility. Simply giving myself more speed in order to be in the action more often, where I can help more. Let's see if I can't just go ahead. Okay, no. Jack showed up. I was thinking maybe I could draw in the MF for him, but that's not really going to happen. I'm going to throw out my stand aside, knock them aside, and slow them. If you guys know, at max strength, it's 40 seconds slow. 40% for 2 seconds, which is a very good slow, in my opinion. So I'm saying if I can get that off, ooh, they're going in. I'm actually going to see if I can't knock the MF off balance. Okay, yeah, that was a bit bad. They walked right up to the Trundle, who is such a pain sometimes that I'm going to say that wasn't the best option. I'm not going to get too close because they can easily catch me out. Going to knock them all up, knock them all aside, and see if I couldn't just try to save that turret, but I can't. You see, knocking them aside prevents them from auto-attacking for a short while. Going to throw out that. Do a decent bit of damage, throw them all to the side, keep Thresh under turret for a bit longer. Not going to really get him killed, but it was pretty dang close. TF seems to be a bit chasing. I'm going to say he should probably back off. He's backing off. That's a pretty good idea. I'm glad he did it, following the advice of your teammate sometime, but he probably himself knew it was a bad idea, so I can't take too much credit. Elise should probably back off. It's pretty good, actually. TF went ahead and used her ult, which not only gave him the kill on Thresh and all, but it managed to go ahead and warn Elise of oncoming danger. So TF is also someone I believe I've tried to support before with his stun and his ult, which kind of allows him to gank and maybe support more than just bot lane sometimes. Like, let's say mid lane needs help, you can kind of ult in and stun someone if you time it correctly or teleport to the right place. Gonna go ahead, knock them aside. Not good enough. I couldn't save the teammate. Gonna go ahead and slow down, or at least attempt to slow down the Trundle for our Jax. Jax has that, so I'm gonna move on and knock aside the Warwick, keep him out of safety for a bit longer. It wasn't too much that I did there. I was just kind of helped a bit, but I wasn't too spectacular there. We traded 2 for 4, so that's pretty good. Though recently we did get Thresh, so that was pretty much an ace. Just Thresh came up a back before we got that, so it's an unofficial ace, I guess you might call it. I mean, I've heard of unofficial pentas, unofficial quadras, because it's been a little too long. Come on, Thresh, hook me, try to hook me, bro. I'll dodge it, I'll sidestep it like a pro. So, seeing that my team is just backing off, I'm going to back off with them. It seems like Jax is going for Dragon. Never a bad idea to get a nice Dragon. I have enough room for one more ward. Going to ward here this time. Get more vision overall. You see, we have a good look. We have a good view of their jungle, so I'm going to say we could probably go ahead and... They're all coming, so I'm going to go ahead and run. Don't think there's much I can do here. Going to say maybe Jax can jump over the wall. That's good. Gonna see if I can't slow someone. Ooh. Yeah, nope. We're dead. That was a little bad on our part because we didn't know where the rest of the team was, so we ended up dying. My bad. Kinda baited ya. Just gonna say I kinda baited him. I got a little too overzealous there. If we just got Dragon and left, that would have been fine. But I kind of like, oh, there's a possibility of a kill. But it seems like, you know, I'm not going to take credit for all that. Simply because they were far enough away that they probably didn't need to die from that. Gonna go finish out my Mobies before I get this, because it's going to take a while to get this. And Mobies is going to be, it's better to get that earlier rather than later, simply because the speed will be pretty nice. It'll help me catch up, and if you guys look here, my speed is 444. Wasn't expecting 444, but... it's still a pretty nice score. Gonna go ahead and knock aside. It allows me to kind of stop them auto-attacking for a second. Maybe a little overzealous on the part of our Elise there. I didn't think there was too much you could have done there. But, you know, whatever. Especially because more people came. She probably didn't expect the oncoming enemies to kind of come and ruin that for us. But, you know, we tried our best. Gonna just throw out a few blades. Try to do as much damage to them as possible. Hopefully I didn't bait in our teammates again. Gonna slow down him. Throw him down. Ooh, he's still gonna die. Not die, I mean. He's still gonna kill the enemy. Gonna go ahead and get that. Don't know if I'll be able to get the MF. Get my Blood Rush off. Actually, the TF's gonna get that. Doesn't really need my help. And let's see, there's a Warwick. Ooh. Just gonna knock him aside and hope for a pretty soon Blood Rush, but it seems like he's heading for the TF. Just gonna go over here just in case I can take the heat off the TF, perhaps. Hopefully not sacrificing myself, but kind of like being there just in case the TF needs me to kind of keep the Warwick off of him. Gonna throw a ward over the wall, just so there's no strange Warwick over the wall ults, just in case. Ooh, Elise is going in for that. Maybe, just maybe, I can help her a bit. Come on. Okay, no. Never mind. So I'm going to flash that. Don't want to... because he's probably going to kill me if I don't flash. Okay, good job. Sorry I couldn't save the Elise, but we were pretty dang close. I don't know if the Elise was actually paying attention at all. I mean, got you back. Tiwa, my bud. My buddy. Way, buddy. No, I don't know. I think that's me, buddy. I don't know. Now I can go ahead and actually get this and move on to my next item. I'm always kind of lost for the next item, so I usually end up going for the Hex Drinker for the extra magic resistance, simply because I lack it. And having that extra magic resistance and that shield to kind of keep me alive, perhaps from a Sona. I don't know what I'm going to get. If you guys have a really good, like, my build could probably use some improvement. I think for a support AD, this is a pretty good build. I do get a decent bit of AD, not doing too much, but it's kind of gives me an ability to kind of help my team overall a bit better. But hopefully you guys, maybe that last item or even another item would be somewhat helpful. Gonna slow her down. Gonna use my one move in order to take them down a bit. Let's see if I can't. Okay, they're running away now. Gonna knock them all up. That's good. Didn't take any of that. That's also good. I was afraid for a second I was going to take one of those with my auto attacks. Okay, that's gonna have them slowed. I was hoping for an auto attack at the very least, simply to just get the assist, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna knock these minions aside. Stand aside, minions. We are on a roll. So now to see 520. I think I've actually done pretty good. I hope you guys approve of this, guys. It's pretty interesting, and I think I made it work, but it might have been just my team being so very strong and powerful that really let this work out so well. And now, knowing that their team mostly is up, I wanted a few auto attacks off. Now I'm just gonna run for my life and go to Baron with my team. Gonna see if I can help them there. Don't think I'm gonna be too much of a help, but I'm gonna put down wards all the while. Let our team know if the enemies are coming. Doesn't look like they are. Seems like they have their hands full with the minion wave. Starting to look like she's just back, but that might just be something to trick us. You never actually know. We got Baron, that's good. Good job, team. You always gotta let your team when they do a good job. Gonna go ahead, throw that down. Give a speed boost to my team. Try not to die. I don't have my bilge waters yet. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna try to slow him down to the best of my ability. Throw out that. Ooh, ended up getting a kill. And the Morgana got a kill. Morgana, don't die. Okay, I'm dead. So I finally died after a while, but I managed to get a kill, so it's not too bad. Though I probably would have been better if I gave the Morgana that kill. I just kind of threw up my axes, because if you guys saw, Morgana was so low, if she was probably going to die if I didn't do something. So I want to do this extra bit of damage. No, I'm probably not going to get that. I'm probably just going to go get my booked. 20% deals 10% and steals 25%. And let's see, what's this? This is the same thing, so it's not really too useful. It's just going to give me more attack speed, which is going to be nice for the Frozen Mallet, as it's going to give me more chances to get off my slow. So let's see, guys. I'm actually might go ahead and get this, and go ahead for... Actually, I might go for this, because if you guys don't know, dealing physical damage against 25 movement speed, 20 movements, and assist on cleave, champions grant movement speed. But then look at this. Attacking people will allow me to reduce their armor for 5 seconds. So not only will I be doing just normally good attack and it'll give me attack, but it'll allow me to reduce my opponent's armor. Meaning, considering like, oh wait, no, I thought it was ADC TF. He's going AP bot TF. I didn't realize that. Never mind. Well, it's still a bit weird, but I still think it's actually pretty cool to have that kind of thing. Gonna see if I can't just throw down my axes. See if I can't smack him on the head. Gonna go in there. Perhaps see if I can assist my team a bit. Morgana's... I don't know, coarse grounds or something is just doing a massive amount of damage. Gonna throw them down. Ooh, she's gonna die. That's nice. So let's see if I can't go ahead. Give my team a speed boost. Gonna slow him down. Use my Blade of the Rune King. Ooh, not doing much there. Simply, I'm just getting a little bit antsy, trying to get something done. Gonna auto attack simply for if I need the assist. Never mind, he didn't get the kill, so I'm not getting the assist anyways. Now let's see if we can't just take down the turrets, actually. Come on, turret damage. Gonna knock him aside, gonna miss, gonna whiff like a loser. No, I'm just kidding. Gonna speed myself up, because he's obviously gonna probably try to go for me. So let's see if I can't, nope, I didn't flash fast enough, but I didn't expect him to just... I think he flashed onto me, actually. That or he just went super light speed, I have no idea, actually. Gonna go ahead and get some damage. Like I said, some damage is gonna be pretty nice. Right now I have 173. That's a pretty nice amount of damage there. Let's see. Actually, it's pretty good that I'm going damage, simply because we have 3 APs on our team. Jax is the only one doing physical damage. So me getting some physical damage is gonna be pretty nice. Fish is actually going ahead getting quite armor, not really any magic resist. Bit weird in my opinion, simply because our team is mainly magic resistant, so I would assume that getting magic resist over armor is important, but they might not be paying too much attention to our team rather than just getting their normal builds. The Warwick did get Mercury Treads. There is some magic resist. There's the Spectral's Cowl, so they may be paying attention. It's just sometimes hard to tell whether or not you're going for your normal build or not. Like, I try to pay attention, but sometimes I end up just going into this normal build, especially as a support. Like, I looked at their teams. They have attack damage. They don't have a lot of magic resist. So that's why I decided not to get the Hex Drinker, because they didn't have a lot of magic resist or magic ability damage, magic damage. So I decided that wasn't the best. Gonna run in. Nope. I was kind of like, guys, I know that seemed really stupid. But I was thinking maybe, just maybe, I could do a bait of some kind. Gonna slow him down. Throw my axes. Gonna just sit here. Throw out my ultimate. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but you know, almost doing something. If the whole team wasn't there, or our team maybe got into the fight a bit sooner, it might have been a bit better. Like, you see that? Like, look at that slow. Ooh, I'm probably gonna die here. Gonna go flash. Nope, not enough time to flash, but I feel like we actually did a good job for our team. That allowed them to kind of go do something, but they managed to react pretty well to it, so TF might just be dead here, don't know. If he can do some fancy plays, no. Warwick can see him. That gives them vision, which definitely gives the advantage of a surprise away from the TF, sadly. Oh, we actually got more. We actually have 3 dragons now. Didn't realize that. So we have more than them, so that's pretty nice. Gonna upgrade this. Don't think it's not too expensive at this point, and at any point actually. And I'm not gonna have my Phage for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Need 400 gold instead of 200 now, but I don't really care. We're actually really wiping the floor with them. I've been given a really good team. I don't know if it's... So, the thing is, like, I really don't like is, as a support, I don't know if I'm doing really good as a support, or if I'm just with a really good team, you know what I mean? They have a good team too, 13-8, I mean. Bot lane, we managed to kind of wreck them. I don't know, I think that was me and TF actually being pretty good. I hope I can say that I've been pretty good. I think I've been a bit spot on with my moves. Gonna go ahead and throw that around. Ooh, that thing explodes with a giant mask. Ugh. I wish I could speak well. I end up fumbling over my own tongue a lot, sadly. So with the Morgana here, I'd say we're in a pretty good position. Gonna throw them down. Activate my 1 key in my W. Flash because I don't want to die. Then I'm gonna throw down my ult for the purely for the damage. Gonna throw down, slow the Thresh. We're not gonna get the MF. Or maybe the TF will if he does his ultimate correctly, but it seems like he went also for the enemy. Jax is going in and doing some plays, looks like. Okay, I'm dead. Jax kind of had to run away, I guess. We ended up killing the MF anyways, but I'm not going to get any assists there, sadly. Doesn't really matter, I already have a lot, though. I died for no reason there, without an assist. My whole reason for being seems a little more pointless than usual. But you know, whatever, guys. They surrendered, so GG. Well played. I forgot. You have to do Shift Enter. No, Shift Enter. GG. I hope it got out. I mean, it probably didn't. They probably didn't even see it. So, sadly, no, we didn't get to say GG well played because they did a pretty good job holding off till then. And as support Draven, a quick tip, like, you gotta, like, focus which way you throw, stand aside, because depending on which way, like, it really depends, and can be more effective or less effective depending on what you do. Throwing it so they hit a wall and knocking them into a wall is really gonna screw them up, and it's really good to do that, especially for opponents who have channels, like MF who shoots her guns. If you can use your stand aside on her, it'll stop that automatically, which is really strong. Because getting rid of that ultimate is just going to be pretty good for your team. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. And if so, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.